that innovation and his ability to work a mic finally get him an opportunity again with New York. This time, it's not with Vince Sr., it's with Vince Jr., and he's brought in with both Paul Orndorff and Bob Orton Jr. And the funny thing here is, there were sort of questions about his size. People were really skeptical as to whether or not he could be a main event wrestler. So instead, he was positioned as more of a manager who sometimes wrestled. And that's the way he got his big break here. Is that fair to say that maybe Vince in that era, and I know this is sort of pre-Bruce, wasn't really sold on him based on size, and it took him sort of proving himself to really get that spot?
It did, and I think Vince also was trying to do something similar to what was done in Georgia, the way that they brought Roddy into Georgia as a color commentator as Rod Piper, and then slowly integrate him into the storylines in the ring. So Vince, knowing that Piper could definitely talk his ass off, at the time, Bob Orton Jr. was not a great promo, and Bobby needed someone to talk to him. In the ring, when the bell rang, Bob Orton Jr., one of the greatest of all times. Same thing with Paul Orndorff. Paul could talk, but at the same time, Vince was thinking, if we give this Roddy Piper with the kilt and a unique look, a unique delivery, let him go out and cut the promos. Let Roddy go out and tell the stories for Orndorff and Orton. In time, when the time is right, you need him to get into the ring. He can. But I don't know that there was as big of a plan initially from day one to have Roddy be the top heel that he eventually became.
I guess we should talk about what Roddy sort of credits the mindset shift on. He thinks that McMahon maybe reconsidered the way he viewed Roddy once Andre sold Piper's boxing offense. And I think it's pretty revolutionary at the time. You weren't seeing guys come out and just sort of box in the middle of a match. And Andre actually sold this for Roddy.
He was screaming for the tag. And look at Piper just lowering lefts and rights on the big guy, and he's got him stunned.
And in hindsight, that is a bit of a head scratcher for me because Andre wasn't selling a lot here. What did Andre see in Roddy? How did those guys get along? And why was he willing to do this for him?
Well, Andre liked Roddy Piper, and Andre liked the human being, Roddy Piper. So in the match, if Andre likes you, he's definitely going to take care of you. And Roddy's stuff could be convincing enough that, yes, and Andre did sell. Andre was great at selling and making things believable. But you had to make it believable. And that's what Roddy did. He made it believable. And being able to see the Giant sell for him, Vince is looking at it going, well, if the boss can sell for him, anybody can sell for him. And if he makes it believable and he gives them something to sell, then by God, we've got something here.